November 1968, I was ordained as an elder in Dunlop Memorial. It became, like many congregations, an elderly congregation. And Presbytery then decided that in the beginning they would have a union with Dunlop Memorial and Glengormley. We were fortunate, I believe, in having the union first. So when we went to Glengormley, it wasn't just as difficult to sort of integrate with the people.
When Dunlop amalgamated with Glengormley, Glengormley always maintained a connection with White City. We found ourselves ministering in a community where a large majority of the community didn't connect with us at all. So we realised that whatever we do was going to be long term, and that a lot of it would be focused on building trust. We had an actual series of evening services, and we actually had addressed the problem of what we called working class alienation.
And when I was coming along to them, I kept hearing the White City estate sort of mentioned, and at Dunlop, and how that had sort of closed, and just a real heart for the White City.
To our surprise, Ruth said, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to come and re-neighbour into the White City area.
At that time I was looking for a new house to move somewhere, and I wanted to sort of be able to do church and live in the same kind of area. I was just looking to sort of ways of like building Christian community where I lived.
Ruth, is working full time, but we felt she couldn't afford to finance the full rent of the house, so we said to Ruth, we'll try and find the money somewhere to help with the rent until such time that somebody else could come and join her.
We run what's called a community carol service in here, along with Glengormley Church, and over the last 2 years Ruth has been working alongside me, doing the organising of it.
Sort of got involved in helping out with the carol service at Christmas, and then from that just said, look, could I come down and help out at the youth clubs and that, and then went down.
She would help out your service, does the tuck shop and things like that there as well. And the girls really tell her very well,
Things have happened and doors have both opened for us that have only opened because they know Ruth and they trust her.
They had a 3-week summer scheme thing, going out on trips, and then we did the 4th week.
Ruth would have helped out with our summer scheme where she could have, but she put all her efforts in, and we would have helped her then as bringing our volunteers in to help along with her, so it worked out absolutely brilliantly, so it did.
Potentially, like, there could be stuff that I could do in the future that would be helpful, and I think, if there was someone else as well, that it's easier, like a couple of people to like maybe run a programme or do stuff like that. So
I think she's just doing well, and I think maybe it's a good thing in a sense also, which is been coming round here, because starting to see people and to know people and things like that there.
If you're working with people who are alienated from the church for whatever reason, the first thing is to build trust, and trust is long term and it's low key, and it's also showing that you're here for the long term.
Yeah, I think it can be frustrating at times, because I think like move in and they just want everything like straight away, but like I do understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
We see Ruth coming in and living in the White City area as a new beginning, a return, as it were, of Presbyterian witness to the area, and we desire to see a return of church life to White City. It'll take its own shape and its own form, and that might be different from what there was in the past. But we do believe that God will raise up a community of faithful believers in this area.